arisocial insects, which are also known as the biggest household pests after mosquitoes and cockroaches. One of the most harmful ants is the black ant on food with a stinging, odorous bite. However, to eradicate pests in the form of insects themselves, people tend to use synthetic insecticides that contain harmful substances because the approach is more practical, effective, and efficient. But in fact, insecticides that contain a lot of chemicals are not enough and actually poison other organisms that play a role in the environment. The use of synthetic insecticides is very practical and fast, but can cause harmful pollution to humans, animals, and other living things. Meanwhile, an insecticide that is often used to control ants is magic chalk, which has a delmaphrine chemical content of 0.6%. Delmaphrine is a broad-spectrum insecticide which acts as a contact poison and stomach poison. Glycania linearis itself contains compounds that affect the metabolism of insects, such as antivedant, namely food inhibitors. Rhizomelids also contain many allelochemical compounds in the form of flavonoids, triterpenoids, saponins, tannins, alkaloids, and steroids, which are theoretically harmless to humans, but sufficient to fulfill their role as a natural insecticide. Therefore, this research will put forward a new idea related to the optimization of ferns as a natural insecticide to control black ants. Rhizomelids insecticide is made an alternative solution to reduce the use of synthetic insecticides, which counts the number of negative impacts that these insecticides produce. The composition of the fern leaves extract will be combined with the alcohol so that you can get 5 insecticides variations, namely variation 1, variation 2, variation 3, alcohol control, and fern extract control. The research method used was experiment and literature study. This research was conducted in 3 stages. The following is a description of the stages of the assessment. 1. Preparation stage. First, the middle of the leaves of nail rhizome is cut apart each series. Secondly, those leaves are roasted by using pan. Thirdly, the fern leaves have been roasted and soaked for 3 days until they turn dark yellow. And lastly, filter the nail water until there are no leaves left. 2. Insecticide manufacturing stage. The details of the stages of making insecticides are described as follows. First, Glycania linearis leaf extract and alcohol were prepared. Second, the mass of fern leaves extract and alcohol were measured using an analytical balance. Thirdly, composition variation is adjusted by comparing the composition between the extract of fern leaves and an alcohol. Last, variation in composition were made with a ratio of 1:1, 1:2, 2:1, and control without the addition of fern leaf extract and control alcohol. 3. Testing phase. The details of the stages of insecticide testing are described as follows. 1. 50 black ants prepared. Second, the insecticide is prepared to be tested and assessed in terms of black ant mortality and the duration of the insecticide's effect of action. 3. The insecticide is sprayed from a distance of 3 centimeters and the time is counted using a stopwatch. After that, assessment is carried out for all variations of insecticides. Lastly, the research data for each insecticide variation were obtained and descriptive statistical tests were carried out. The final result is concluded that rhizomelids are effective as insecticides even without a mixture of alcohol or anything, because they have already contained many allelochemical compounds such as flavonoids, triterpenoids, saponins, tannins, and steroids. Fern leaf insecticide can reduce the use of synthetic insecticides that are harmful due to not being selective enough so that they can poison other organisms that play a role in the environment. By using this natural insecticide, of course, they cannot poison other organisms since it comes from the natural compound, so that they cannot poison other organisms that play a role in the environment.